Welcome to the Comedy MX Classic Comedy Channel. Classic as in Laurel and Hardy, Our Gang, Buster Keaton, and Charlie Chaplin.
Thank you, boys. Where you be when I need you?
Right here.
Okay.
I told you not to make that last payment.
Laugh Out Loud comedy, as in cartoons, TV shows, features galore, or the campy giant claw. Chuckle and guffaw the night away as you binge watch CMX Classic Comedies.
Julie, one more thing. Does Mr. Thackery have a photographer in mind to take a picture of the house? Want me to get the photographer?
Mr. Thackery stressed the point that you get a good photographer, because his deal will probably hinge on how well the picture turns out.
Oh, Julie, look, you realize the house doesn't look like much. Yeah, well, I could do that. All right, I'll go over and straighten up the front of the house as best I can. Oh, and Julie, I thought one more... What's that, Alfred? 10 cents, 3 minutes. Just a second. Hold a second. Just a second. All right. Here's 10 cents. Julie? Oh, you didn't have any more to tell me? Bye.
What's the matter? Do you like the way we keep house around here?
Well, I was just straightening up a bit. We intend to make a picture of the place.
Well, now, ain't that nice? I suppose we're going to be featured on the cover of House Beautiful, huh?
Well, no, not exactly. Well, excuse me, I'm Robert S. Beanblossom of the Thackery Realty Company.
The Thackery... Now, wait a minute, Bud. Who do you think you're rushing? I got Thackery's notice to move, but I got 2 more days, so don't get my blood pressure up.
No, you don't understand. See, we're not asking you to move. There's a possibility of a sale. Mr. Thackery wants to get a nice picture of the place.
Take a Rembrandt to sell this dump.
Well, Mr. Thackery thought if we got a photographer who did good work... Oh, excuse me, you don't happen to know a good photographer, do you?
I know the best. I work in the movie studios.
Well, we need this picture right away.
You know, I'd kind of like to see the old place look good for once myself. Hey, if he wants good service, a first-class job, why don't he try Hesse?
Hesse? Who's he?
Hesse. Paul Hesse. He can shoot anything. He'll make this cracker box look like it came off the wedding cake.
Oh, well, perhaps I should contact him. I'll look him up and give him a ring. Well, thank you.
There's a phone booth at the drugstore just down the block. I was on my way. Come on, I'll walk you down.
Oh, no, don't bother.
Bother. Got nothing else to do. I want a pack of cigarettes anyway.
Very nice.
All right, come on.
What was that name again?
Hesse. Paul Hesse. He's got his own place. And be sure it's him personally takes the picture, see?
Uh-huh. Hanson, Henderson. Here it is, Hesse. Paul Hesse, Hillside, 7283?
That's it. Down the Hollywood area.
Yeah. Just a second. Hillside, 7283.
Don't answer, huh?
Haven't yet. He may be out on another job.
Yeah, that's possible.
Good afternoon. Paul Hesse Studios. Miss Bennett speaking.
Oh, how do you do? This is Robert S. Beanblossom of the Thackery Realty Company. May I speak to Mr. Hesse?
That's practically impossible. Can I help you?
Well, I don't know. I want to get a house photographed.
Bel Air, Westwood, Coldwater Canyon?
Well, no, not exactly.
Oh, a suburban project.
Well, yes, I guess you might call it that. Of course, we want to get as good a job as possible, and I want to be sure that Mr. Hesse can handle it. See, I have to recommend it to my boss. Can Mr. Hesse photograph a house?
I think so. He was fairly successful with Buckingham Palace, the Taj Mahal, and the White House.
The White House? He's got some pretty good references. The address is 523 Maple Street. Yes, that's right. Would you please impress upon Mr. Hesse that we want to get as good a picture as possible? It may mean a sale. Right. All right. Thank you very much. Bye.
Yeah, you think this guy Hesse can cut the mustard, huh?
Well, the girl said he did pretty well with the Taj Mahal.
Taj Mahal. Oh, yeah. That must be that new motel out on Ventura Boulevard, huh?
Yeah. Well, thanks very much for your kindness.
Forget it. Glad to help. Cigarette?
Oh, thanks. I've got another party to see, but I'll be back at the house as soon as I can. I want to be around when they snap the picture.
Yeah, sure. I don't blame you. That way you can kind of keep them on the ball, huh?
Yeah. I don't want them to think it's just another job.
Sure.
Fine, thanks.
All right.
All right, boys. Now give me a lot of this green stuff right down in front here. And look, Jim, a couple of reflectors over in there. Now don't make them too hot. And that door, boys, I tell you what we do. We'll have to lighten it up just a little.
Excuse me, could you... Pardon me. Could you tell me who... Look, if you don't mind, would you... Look, will somebody here please tell me who's in charge? I'm the one who ordered this picture. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Excuse me, Mr. Hesse. I've got to...
I'm not Mr. Hesse. I'm Roger Melford, Mr. Hesse's director. That's good right there, boys. That'll be fine.
Director?
Yes, well, who did you think I was with this megaphone? Rudy Valley? A little more downstage on the pound.
Look, I'm Robert S. Beanblossom.
That's good right there. That's good, yes.
I didn't expect you to go to all this trouble. You see,
No trouble. Let's have a couple of more reflectors right over in here, boys.
This looks awfully expensive. How much is it going to cost?
Oh, this is one of the cheapest jobs we've had in months. That's good, Harry. Leave it right there.
How cheap?
Oh, around $23.50. Bill, will you let me have just a little more shrubbery down front here, please?
I don't know if we can... What's the matter?
Mr. Hesse is arriving. Everything is in readiness, Mr. Hesse. Mr. Shh.
Boy, his job's certainly a snap, isn't it?
Oh, how vulgar.
I'm just hoping the picture turns out all right.
Oh, I bet it does. All the trouble they went to.
Well, it sounds good. I'm so glad you hired a professional photographer instead of trying to do it yourself.
That's right.
Hesse. I know I've heard that name before.
Oh, I'm sure he's good, Julie. Mr. Gregg, the man who lives in the house, works in the movie studios. He recommended it. Oh, hello, Mr. Thackeray.
Oh, Bob, glad to see you got back. Well, how'd you make out in that picture of the Maple Street house?
I'll take care of it.
Good. When do we have the photograph?
This afternoon, I hope.
So soon?
Well, the outfit I got specializes in service.
Well, I just hope they give us a halfway decent job.
May I help you?
Photograph. Paul A. Hesse Studios.
Say, isn't that wonderful, Julie?
Oh, Bob, you were so right. This is just beautiful.
My gosh, you did a good job. It doesn't even look like the same house, Julie. Oh, excuse me.
Mr. Thackery, here's the picture.
Something.
Hey, wait a minute. This isn't the Maple Street house. They must have sent the wrong photograph.
Well, Miss Thackeray, that's it. See, they fix it up so a photograph like that.
Say,
That's really something.
I think I'll up the ante on this place. Gee, they gave us such wonderful service. I'd like to send them a check right away. How much is the bill, Julie?
Mr. Thackery, look at this.
$2,356. Bean Blossom, that surely is not the price they quoted you.
Well, the man said it'd be about $23.50, but I naturally...
Oh, well, Mr. Thackery, there must have been a mistake.
Oh, that's it, a mistake.
Yes, they probably put the decimal point in the wrong place.
That's it, wrong place, sure.
Bean Blossom, get them on that phone and straighten this out right away. $2,356.
Hello, operator. Give me 2,300... Excuse me, I can dial it.
$2,356. Hey, Julie, the house itself isn't worth that much. Now, Bean Blossom, when you get them on that phone, be firm.
Yes, sir. Hello? This is Robert S. Beanblossom of the Thackery Realty Company. Yes, we got the photograph. We have the bill here. No, the color is beautiful. The finish is excellent.
Bean Blossom, come to the point.
Yes, sir. Hello. Look, miss. We have your bill here, and we think there's a mistake. All right. Yes, I'll hold on. She's checking it.
She'd better.
Oh, I'm sure it was a mistake.
Judy, would you like to talk to us?
Stay on there, Bean Blossom.
Hello? Yes? Oh, you did make a mistake.
Thank heaven for that.
I'm sure it couldn't be. Hello? Yes. What? $2,430? Oh, the tax? She forgot to add the tax.
Paul Hesse Studios, Miss Bennett speaking. No, I'm sorry. Mr. Hesse cannot be disturbed. I'm awfully sorry. I wouldn't dare disturb Mr. Hesse now. That's right. Goodbye. Yes?
Oh, how do you do? Would you tell Mr. Hesse that Robert S. Beanblossom is here to see him?
Mr. Hesse is photographing one of our top movie stars. And all you want me to do is to walk in there and tell him Robert S. Beanblossom is here.
Well, I didn't. All right, I'll just wait. I'll browse through one of these magazines.
This may come as a bit of a shock to you, Mr. Beanblossom. But if you expect to wait until you see Mr. Hesse, you'll have to browse through the entire public library.
But I must see Mr. Hesse. You see, it's about this bill for the picture he took.
We never disturb Mr. Hesse with money matters. However, if you wish to pay your bill, I can arrange an appointment for you with our business head, Miss Flores.
No, you don't understand. See, I have to see Mr. Hesse personally.
I understand. Paul Hesse Studios.
One moment, please. Thackery Realty calling.
Hello, this is Mr. Thackery. Have you seen Mr. Bean Blossom around there?
Who? Beanblossom?
Well, that's me. You. Hello?
Hello, Bob. How'd you make out with Mr. Hesse? What? You're still in the waiting room? Don't give me any of those excuses, Bean Blossom. You get in there to see Mr. Hesse even if you have to fight your way past that receptionist.
Yes, sir, Mr. Thackeray. Now, look here, miss.
Yes.
This bill has just got to be settled. I can't stay here all...
My. Busy. Miss Bennett, if there's any calls for me, give them to me in the lab.
Oh, Mr. Belford. Huh? Excuse me. You remember me. I'm Robert S. Beanblossom of the Thackery Realty. I was out at the Maple Street house.
I must say I can't recognize you.
Well, I'm paying for the picture.
Oh, that's different. How do you do?
How do you do? Well, what I should say is that Mr. Thackeray is paying for the picture.
Well, just so one of you pays.
Yes. You charged us over $2,000. Well, recently we had a picture made at the Realty Convention with 300 people in it, and the man only charged $20. Of course, I know Mr. Hesse is a wonderful photographer and all that, but $2,000 for one picture. We're trying to operate a business.
Mr. Beanblossom, business doesn't enter into this. When the creative genius of Mr. Hesse is put into motion, no price is too high. Come, let me show you something. This one is valued at $50,000. Thrilling, isn't it? For your edification, Mr. Bean Blossom, I shall try to interpret the meaning of this masterpiece. But please, don't fight me.
All I want to do is adjust a bill.
Mr. Bean Blossom, if you can dismiss such commercial thoughts from your mind for one moment, I shall proceed. Thank you. First of all, modern photography rejects trivia and retains the essential. In this striking example, we see the heartbroken Indian maiden searching through the dense forest for her young brave. But alas, she abandons the search, and heartbroken she falls to the ground, realizing that her sweetheart is nowhere in sight.
Well, that's very interesting. Could we get back to the bill now?
Oh, Crass. At a moment like this, how could you be so mundane?
Well, crass or not, I work for a real estate company, and I got to get this bill settled.
Oh, will you excuse me?
Mr. Melford, I didn't come here to upset
Please,
anything,
not when I'm drinking.
Yes? Yes, Mr. Melford's here. Yes, Mr. Hesse. Mr. Hesse would like to see you in the main studio right away.
Thank heavens.
Mr. Melford, I'll go in with you if you don't mind. I can talk to him about the bill.
Mr. Bean Blossom, the price we charged you is the price you'll pay. And if you don't stop annoying us, I shall summon our lawyers.
Well, we've got lawyers too, you know.
Will you kindly remove yourself from our reception room? You're clashing with our color scheme.
Paul Hesse Studios. Who? Oh, Mr. Bean Blossom, it's for you again.
Oh, thank you. Hello? Yes, Mr. Thackery. No, I'm still in the waiting room.
Did he hang up?
No, he's still there. Mr. Thackery. Mr. Thackery, it's not that easy.
Well, at least talk to somebody about it. Mr. Melford. See, they're lawyers. You stay right where you are, Bean Blossom. I'll be right down there. Maybe the two of us can straighten this mess out.
Yes. Yes, sir, I'll wait. Miss, I hate to bother you, but you...
Oh, Miss Drake, please, let us explain. You can't leave now, don't you?
Get out of my way.
Oh.
You could not keep me here with all the king's horses, with all the king's... Where have you been hiding all this time? Oh, that's more like it, much more.
Oh, Miss Drake, not him.
Get lost, pipsqueak.
Pipsqueak? Well, I like that.
Why?
Where's Bean Blossom? Julie, if he's run out on this, I'll...
Oh, Mr. Thackery, he wouldn't do that.
Come on. I'm going to talk to Hesse myself.
No! No! You can't go in there!
Why?
What's the matter? Mr. Thackery, did you see what I saw?
What?
Look.
No, Mr. Bean Blossom. You're not afraid of Miss Drake. She uses Starlight Bouquet soap, and she's irresistible. Mr. Hesse, are you ready?
Be with you in a moment.
Mr. Bean Blossom.
Yes.
Something bothering you? Lean in. Now, uncross your eyes.
would he get into this? I'm going to stop it.
No, wait, Mr. Thackery. Bob has a plan, I'm sure.
Yes, I'm sure.
Yes, Miss Trey.
Call me Lucella. Tell me all about yourself.
Well, I sell real estate.
How perfectly thrilling. Is your work very dangerous?
Well, it's according to how you look at it. Gosh, I like that soap.
Mr. Thackery, maybe you should interfere.
No, Julie. As you said, Bob has a plan.
A 100-foot lot is much more difficult to handle in this respect than a 50-foot lot. Of course, it's all according to the restrictions.
Fascinating.
Yes.
Ah, that's more like it, Bean Blossom. Keep it romantic. Don't move.
Real estate does something to you, doesn't it?
Well, it got me where I am.
Yes, I know. How would you like to play in a movie with me?
A movie?
We'd be doing things like this all day long.
All day.
First, I'd grab you like this, and then I'd...
Oh, Mr. Bean Blossom. Mr. Bean Blossom.
Yes, sir?
We know Miss Drake is irresistible, but let's not overdo it, shall we?
I'm sorry, I must...
Let's try it again, and take it a little easy this time. All right, here we go again.
Hello. I missed you.
Yeah, I did too.
Mr. Thackeray, how far can this go?
I don't know, but I'm not going to miss any of it.
I'm sorry to be so aggressive, but it's just that there's something about you.
Maybe it's the soap.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either.
But I'll always be grateful to Starlight Bouquet for bringing me you.
Can that be our Bob?
I don't know. But from now on, I'm using Starlight Bouquet.
Splendid, young man. Splendid. That last one was perfect.
Oh, thank you.
Shall I take the plates over to the lab, Mr. Hesse?
Yes, indeed. They're going to sell Starlight Bouquet faster than they can make it.
Oh, I'm sure of that.
Yes, sir.
You hear that, Mr. Bean Blossom? I knew you were the man. Thank you.
Oh, don't mention it.
And, Mr. Bean Blossom, just call me at the studio anytime. Au revoir.
What?
Bob. Bob.
Oh, hello, Mr. Thackeray.
Bob, as much as I hate to interrupt your train of thought, how about the bill?
The bill?
Think back. A house on Maple Street.
House on Maple Street?
Oh,
Oh, that.
Bean Blossom.
Oh, please, Mr. Hesse, would you mind speaking to my friend?
How do you do?
how do you do?
I'm Willis Thackeray. My friend Bean Blossom here seems to have forgotten about that bill for the picture you took.
Well, he didn't let me forget about it. This boy drives a hard bargain. You should be proud to have such a businessman in your organization.
Well, what did he do?
What did he do? Before he walked on the set, he agreed to pose only if I canceled the entire bill.
Canceled? You mean?
That's it.
Robert, my boy, I knew you could do it.
Oh, thanks, old fellow. Oh, hello, Julie.
What about that Drusilla Drake?
Oh, that's all in the day's work.
And I suppose by now the 5 o'clock whistle is blown.
Say, that's right. How about a little overtime?
My
Doctor, if I told you once, I've told you a dozen times, I can't take the time away from the office. I'm 3 weeks behind in my work as it is. No, of course I don't want a nervous breakdown, but... Okay, Doc. Thanks. I'll think it over. Goodbye. Take a trip. Take a trip. Take a trip. It's all these doctors ever think of.
Well, you have been terribly nervous lately, Mr. Thackeray. Why not go away for a little while?
Julie, you going to start that too? How can I get away?
Well, you were going to send one of our salesmen to Kentucky on our field deal. Why not go yourself?
Julie, that's out of the question. I'm not taking any trip to Kentucky. Julie.
Oh, good morning, Julie.
Hi, Bob.
Well, good morning, Mr. Thackeray. My, you're looking very well this morning, sir.
Bean Blossom. Can't you see I'm in no mood to be interrupted?
But, sir, I just did something this morning that's going to make you very happy.
You resigned?
Oh, no, sir. I sold a lot across the street.
You what?
I say I sold the lot across the street.
You sold the lot across the street?
Yeah, that's right.
Bean Blossom. Our two best salesmen, Chesley and Klein, couldn't sell it. I couldn't sell it. What makes you think that you could sell it?
Well, I don't know, sir, but I did. Here's the check from the bank.
You got $7,000 more than we were asking?
more, that's right, sir.
My boy, is it possible that I, the finest judge of character on the West Coast, have misjudged you?
Oh, it's really nothing, sir.
Oh, no, Papa, my boy, you're too modest. This calls for a celebration. Let's all eat lunch together. Lunch together? Gee, where are you going?
To get my thermos bottle.
No, Robbo, my boy, no. Julie and you are eating out with me as my guest.
Oh. Gee.
I'll be ready in just a second.
Take your time, Julie. Robert, my boy, I'm really proud of you. You know, unloading that lot across the street is no small achievement. That lot has been the jinx of this office. I never thought anybody would ever buy... No.
Is there something wrong?
Something wrong? Of all the blundering idiots. Bean Blossom, you've sold that lot to my biggest competitor. No wonder I'm a nervous wreck.
But Mr. Thackeray...
Hello? Oh, it's you again, Doctor. Yes, I had the prescription filled. Stop worrying about me. You'd think I was a baby. And for the last time, I can't take a trip. Allergy test? Listen, Doc, the thing I'm allergic to, you haven't got a test for. Bean Blossom, what do you want?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thackeray. I know I made an awful mistake this morning selling that lot across the street, but I'm going out now and redeem myself.
Bean Blossom, I don't care where you go as long as you go and stay. Now get out.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, you win, Doc. Julie, get on the phone and find out when the first train leaves for Kentucky.
Train 48.
Thanks for the corsage, Bob.
Oh, that's fine, Julia. It's all right.
Bob, this might be a good time to get the goodbye over with, you know, before Mr. Thackeray gets back with the ticket.
I don't understand why he insists you go along, Julie. Really, I don't.
Bob, I've told you. I'm going along to help him catch up with his work. He's 3 weeks behind.
I'm certainly going to miss you. I know that, Julie.
Maybe we better get the goodbye over with now.
Yeah, I guess so. Hey, how would you like a magazine for the train? Or maybe one of those little glass pistols with the pretty colored candy beads, huh?
No, thank you.
Julie, what's the matter?
Oh, nothing.
We're all set, Julie.
Well, I guess this is it, Bob.
Now I know what they mean when they say parting is such sweet sorrow.
I don't know about the sorrow, but the sweetness is certainly here.
Oh, thank you, sir. I'm going to miss you, too.
Attention, please. Gate 5 now receiving passengers for train 66.
Well, that's us. We'd better hurry.
Yes, this is one train I don't intend to miss. Come on, Julie.
Be right there. Oh, Bob, you haven't given me the claim checks for the baggage.
The baggage?
Julie, I just remembered your big suitcases are still in my car.
Oh, Bob, how could you? Helping with the luggage is the only reason Mr. Thackery let you come down to the station with
Look,
us.
Julie, you just get on the train, see? Get on the train. Don't worry about the baggage. I'll get the baggage. Come on, Julie. I'll get it. Come on, Julie. Hurry up. Hurry up.
Thackery,
Watch your step, Julie. Here, let me give you a hand.
Thanks, Mr. Thackery.
Just what the doctor ordered. Get a whiff of that exhilarating Kentucky air.
And what magnificent scenery.
Yeah. And best of all, no bean blossom.
Yes, sir. This train 66, all right.
Take my hand, come.
But I ain't seen nobody answering that description getting off. Did you look in the station?
Yes, sir, I did.
Can I carry your satchel for you?
Some other time. Thank you very much.
What's happened, Mr. Thackery? Is something wrong?
Just sit down, Julie. Let me relax a moment. Doctor may have been right.
Shall I call a doctor?
No, not yet. I think it'll pass. Hope.
Mr. Thackery, you look terribly pale.
I never told you this before, Julie. It's railroad stations.
Railroad stations?
It's all my life I've had a phobia about railroad stations.
You have?
I find the sooner I get out of them after I've been in them, the better.
The better.
Now, come along, Julie. I'll be all right just as soon as I regain my courage.
All right, Mr. Thackery. Bob!
I was afraid I'd missed you. I brought the baggage.
Baggage?
Yes, sir. I was a little late getting back to the train, so I took the plane as far as I could and then came the rest away on the bus.
Bean Blossom, haven't you ever heard of express or parcel post? Why didn't you send...
You know, it's odd you mentioned that, sir. I was going to mail them, then I remembered your lecture.
Lecture?
Yes, just last week, Mr. Thackeray told the whole staff that we were spending too much on postage.
Julie, stay right here. I'm going to see if I can find someone to drive us up to the Hartfield place. Bean Blossom, you want to know something?
Yes, sir.
You're fired.
Fired, sir? Well, you can't fire me way out here.
I could fire you if we were on Mars!
Oh, I'm sorry, Bob. Have you enough money to get back home?
Oh, don't worry about me, Julie. I'll be all right. I'll make a fresh start here in these hills.
You'll what?
Oh, it'll be a simple type of life. I'll sleep under the stars by a babbling brook. And the birds and the rabbits and the chipmunks will be my friends.
And the bears and the mountain lions.
Well, I don't have to make friends with everybody.
Look, Bob, I'll talk to Mr. Thackeray.
No, Julie, I know when I'm not wanted.
Porter, you tell me where I can find the station master.
Yes, sir. You are looking at it right now.
Well, I was wondering where I could get a taxi.
Where would you like to go?
I'd like to get someone to drive us up to the Hartfield place.
Sorry, stranger. I can't take you to the Hartfield place. They are feuding with the parishes again.
I guess they can stop arguing long enough to sign this bill of sale.
Mister, they are arguing with bullets. I'll take you a piece up the road, but you gotta walk the rest of the way.
You mean a man could get shot?
He could. A fella'd have to be a darn jackass to go up there.
Jackass?
Yeah.
Bean Blossom. Oh, Bob boy. Bobby.
How do you do?
Hi, y'all.
Hi. My name is Robert S. A bean blossom.
I'm Lulabelle Hartfield. That's my pappy, my brother Zeb.
Ken.
I'll be right back. You talk to them while I purdy up a bit and put on my mail order high heel shoes. I won't take a minute.
Well, how do you do, gentlemen? My name is Robert S. Bean Blossom.
Howdy, Law.
Mr. Hartfield, I represent the Thackery Realty Company, and I'm here to buy your property. I have the bill of sale all made out. All you have to do is just sign right here on the bottom line. Well, I suppose that won't ruin the legality of it.
Paul, what you want, Zeb? Appears like the parish has got some reinforcements.
Don't look good the way they outnumber us.
Now, I know you'll never regret doing business with the Thackery Realty Company. You see, we've been established since 1936. Of course, naturally, I wasn't with the firm at that time. I was still in Hamilton High. Little did I think then that I would have the opportunity now.
Give me that other rifle.
Of course, if you gentlemen like references, we have thousands of them. As a matter of fact, we got a testimonial letter just the other day from a J.J. Boomstock of Bellflower, in which he stated unequivocally that it was his pleasure to
Start shooting.
Oh, no, thanks. You fellas go right ahead. Now,
Shut up and start firing.
You don't understand. See, I haven't got a license.
Getting a little too crowded in here anyhow.
Well, honey lamb, I'm so glad you came in to see me, but why didn't you come through the door?
I must have jerked the trigger a little too hard.
Poor boy.
According to the cab driver, this is the same path that Bean Blossom took.
Mr. Thackery, if anything happens to Bob, I'll never forgive you.
And I wouldn't blame you, Julie. I just didn't use my head. Deep down inside, I love Bean Blossom like a son. I shudder to think of the danger that boy might be in right now.
Why, look here, honey child. You know what a boy's supposed to do when the gal tries on his hat.
Lulabelle, look. I've got to get this bill of sale signed, but your father, Mr. Thackery's going to fire me.
What's the matter? Don't you like me?
Well...
Don't you like my long auburn hair?
Well, sure.
Don't you like my pretty blue eyes?
Yeah.
Don't you like my beautiful red lips?
But...
Oh, you city slickers sure have a way with the woods. Why, that's the prettiest proposal I ever did get.
Proposal?
Henry, he's done proposed.
What?
Son, you sure are a fast worker.
Mr. Hartfield, you don't understand. No, you see, I only came up here
You still got that bill of sale with you?
Oh, yes, sir. It's right here, sir. All you have to do is just put your name on the bottom line. No, Mr. Hartfield, you have to sign it.
I will, right after the wedding. You see, I had this place up for sale. But when Lulabelle called off for a wedding with her boyfriend Clem, I changed my mind. But now, since you're taking her off my hands, I...
Come on, Pappy. Time's a-wasting. Ain't this romantic?
Now, Lulabelle, this fella Clem sounds like an awfully nice guy.
Clem's all right. He just ain't got pretty store-bought clothes like you.
Come on, let's get on with the hitching. Hold her hand.
Now, wait a minute. You're forgetting something. We can't get married without a justice of the peace. I'll go fight.
I am the justice of the peace of this here county?
Oh. Well, I certainly wouldn't think of getting married without a best man. I'll go find the sheriff.
I'm the sheriff.
Oh. Well, a wedding's not a wedding without music. Oh, that's pretty.
Come on, Pappy, let's get the wedding over with.
Yep, right now. I hereby start this wedding according to the laws of this here county.
Howdy, it's Clem. Howdy, Lulabelle. For you.
No way, Clem. Can't you see I'm getting married?
Oh, no, you ain't. I ain't gonna let you marry my girl.
Thanks, Clem.
You ain't got nothing to say about it. If Lulabella wants him, she's gonna get him. Hey, come on, clear out of here.
You better do like Pappy says, if you know what's good for you. You city skunk. I'll get you for this if it's the last thing I do.
See, Julie? Shooting stopped. There's no danger now.
Wouldn't go no further, strangers.
Look, he has a gun.
Hello. It's all right. We're here on business. Come on, Julie.
Hold it. I'd hate to see you folks get in the line of fire when the shooting starts.
Shooting?
Yep. There's a city dude in there a-fixin' to marry my gal. When it comes out, I'm a-gonna start blasting.
That couldn't be Bob.
Don't know his name, but to me, he don't look too bright.
Yeah, that's Bob, all right. Come on, let's hurry.
I now pronounce you. Stop that blubber! I feel just as bad as you do. I'm losing our little bell.
It ain't the what we're a-losing, Pappy. It's what we're a-getting.
Oh, Julie.
Oh, are you all right?
Oh, Mr. Thackery.
Concern it, we ain't never going to get this wedding over with.
Well, Mr. Bean Blossom, I was concerned about you, but apparently you know what you're doing.
Oh, Julie, you don't understand. Ever since I got here, it's just been one after another.
One after another.
Oh, Julie.
Now, see here, my good fellow. I sent Bean Blossom up here to close the deal. Have you...
Ah, shut up! Get over there. You too. All right, you. Keep holding on to Lulabelle's hand. I've got to get this wedding over with because I got to get a few more parishes for dark.
Parishes? Pappy, we nearly made a powerful mistake.
Dag blame it, Zeb, what you talking about?
Parishes. You know our family rule. No Hartfield woman can marry a man unless he shot a parish.
I clean forgot, but it ain't too late. Let me get you a rifle.
Oh, Pappy.
Oh, Julie, believe me, this is really the
It's
most...
all right, Bob. I see now it isn't your fault.
Thanks. When I get outside, I'll run for help.
But you can't go outside. There's a man waiting out there to shoot you.
Shoot me? Oh, you're right. I forgot all about Clem.
She's all set. And don't you try any funny business, because if you start to run honest, get it.
Don't you think it would... No, I guess it wouldn't. covered. It's time for me to take matters in my own hands. I'm slow to anger, Clem, but when I do look out, that's all. Look out! One false move out of you, Clem, and I'll be forced to...
You'll be forced to what?
Well, I was just explaining to Clem how I'd be forced to...
Hi, Clem.
Now I got you, you varmint. I warned you not to marry up with my gal.
Oh, I didn't marry up with your gal, Clem. Honest, I didn't. Lulabelle doesn't love me, really.
Then why was she a-fixing to marry you?
Well, just my clothes, Clem, that's it. She just fell in love with my clothes.
I know. She likes them fancy store-bought duds. I even started wearing shoes just to please her.
Yeah, that's it, Clem. You got it. Oh, honest to goodness. Cross my heart and hope to die. Lulabelle doesn't care about me, Clem. She just fell in love with my fancy store-bought duds. You gotta believe that, Clem. You really gotta believe it. Honest, it's true.
Time's up, Zeb. If he ain't got a parish by now, then a parish got him.
About time you...
Hey, you ain't the city fella.
Why, Pappy, it's Clem.
Mr. Thackery, you don't suppose...
We mustn't even think of it. I didn't want to get rid of him that way.
Oh, Clem, look at you. Oh, with these store-bought clothes, you're just the prettiest thing I ever did see. Bend down. Happy? No need of waiting for the other feller. I got Clem. Start the wedding.
Well, as the feller said, clothes sure make the man.
It's all right, Julie. I made a deal.
Made a deal? Bean Blossom, you ruined the deal. Ah, shut up! Now that you've got Lulabelle off my hands, I can sell my property. Thanks, young fella. X.
Bobo, my boy, that's the old teamwork. What's the matter, Julie?
Robert S. Bean Blossom, my hillbilly hero.